Think of your old operating system, the one that told you were dumb, that you weren't enough, that you had to play small. That system was built on a lie, a virus. It's like you've been driving a car with the emergency brake on your whole life, wondering why the engine is screaming and you're going nowhere. The smell of burning rubber is your own potential being wasted. You think you don't know how to transmute energy. Bullshit. You do it every time you take a deep breath, when you're about to lose your temper. You do it when you choose to go for a walk instead of scrolling through the nightmare feed on your phone. That little pause, that moment, where you choose not to react from the primal, scared animal brain, that's alchemy. You've just turned the lead of a reactive impulse into the gold of a conscious choice. You're an alchemist and you don't even know it. Your heart is like a rose. It doesn't apologize for its beauty or its defenses. Stop trying to be a defenseless open flower. Be the rose. Let your love be potent and intoxicating. Let your boundaries be sharp and clear. That's liberation. Smell the rose and remember, you can be divine and dangerous at the same time. You're afraid to feel the big ugly feelings, the shame, the neglect, the feeling of being dumb. So you numb out. You scroll, you vape, you drink, you chase drama. It's like having a monster in your basement, and instead of going down to face it, you just keep turning up the volume on the TV. The monster just gets bigger and hungrier. Go down into the fucking basement. Sit with the beast, let it breathe its foul breath on you. And you'll find it's not a monster at all. It's a lost, scared child. It's a fragment of your soul that got stuck in a moment of pain 20 years ago, waiting for you to come back and claim it. That feeling of being dumb, that's not a life sentence. It's a concentrated ball of energy that you gave power to. Harness that same intensity, that same fucking life force, and point it at becoming a goddamn genius. The energy is neutral. You're the one who labels it fear and faith. They're two sides of the same coin. Flip it. You're terrified of what will happen if you actually feel good, if you actually own your power. Because if you do, your whole world might shatter. The friends who loved you when you were broken won't know what to do with you when you're whole. The family that needs you to be the problem, they'll have to find a new hobby. The identity of the one who struggles will die, and that ego death feels like a real death. It's easier to stay in the familiar prison than to walk into the terrifying, wide-open field of freedom. That's the karma of not doing it. A life sentence of quiet desperation, wondering, what if, as your soul slowly suffocates. This isn't magic, it's physics. Your brain has neuroplasticity. Every time you sit with a feeling, instead of running from it, you're physically carving new neural pathways. You're rewiring the hardware. Every time you choose movement over rumination, you're signaling your nervous system to switch from sympathetic, fight or flight, to parasympathetic, rest and digest. You're quite literally changing your body's chemical reality. The third eye awakening is the decalcifying of the pineal gland through a sheer force of applied awareness. It's the realization that the TV, the media, the news, the created reality is just a projection, and you have the remote control. You have a choice. Timeline A, the prison. You keep numbing, you keep scrolling. You keep believing the lies that you're separate, small and powerless. The world gets crazier. The distractions get more intense. You become a ghost in your own life, a walking echo of other people's agendas. Your light gets hijacked. Your energy gets drained. You look back at 80 and see a tapestry woven with threads of fear and compromise. This is the weight. This is the consequence of inaction. Timeline B, the liberation. You liberate yourself, you do the work, you face the beast. You open your heart even when it's terrifying. You start weaving your own goddamn tapestry with threads of gold and truth. You magnetize your soul family. The people who don't just love you until, but love you because you shine. You become a future being now. You pull the consciousness of your evolved self back into the present moment. You become a pillar, a holder, a mother or father of the new age. When the big picture comes, the media revelations, the solar plexus power surge, you're not scared. You're ready. You're already living in that frequency. You're the calm in the storm. Because you're the eye of the hurricane. The prison planet isn't a place you're locked inside. It's a web you're consenting to be caught in. The door isn't locked. You've just been taught to fear the handle. Your only job, your single most important task, is to stop giving your life force to the web of lies. Withdraw your consent. Stop feeding the beast of fear with your attention, your energy, your belief. Liberate yourself. Not tomorrow. Not when you're ready. Now. It's already yours, the love, the power, the genius, the connection. It's already inside, buried under the bullshit you were taught. Start digging. The world doesn't need more preachers of love and light. It needs unshakable, sovereign beings who've done the work, faced their shadows, and can stand in their power without apology. Become one of them.